What's up everybody, it's JR, the driveway engineer, and today I'm not in the driveway. I'm on a field trip to the ultimate junkyard Shangri-La, at least in west central Michigan that I found. So let's take a look. As you can see, I'm not exactly in what most people would term civilization here. This is a bit off the beaten path, but these places do still exist for those of you who are like, oh no, I wish I could find something like that around me. And again, I just want to say that I've driven, 40 minutes to get here, so it's not like it's in my backyard. But it's a really cool place. There's a Corvair wagon. Ooh, there's a Caddy. There's a Buick. I mean, this is, they keep the stuff here. So, it's pretty cool. They generally have some late model stuff too. That's not so exciting, but let me, get you guys inside the yard and we'll take a look and see what we can find here. What we got here? W100 plow truck. That's cool. Like a 66-inch Ford. Oh, yeah, it's one of those places where you can break your neck or get bit by a snake. Or both. So it's like the Mopar section here. Power Ram. There you go. The ever mythical Jeep in a crate. They do exist. This is just a cool place to explore. I know I'll get a lot of, save them, save them, save them. And what do you do with Ram Chargers that they've stacked 4 high? A bunch of quad cab Mopars out here. Power wagon. This would have been a really cool truck when it was new. This is the one that had all the stripes, yellow and black. As you can see, it's pretty far gone. Most of them are by the time they come out here. But I'm sure they're good for, I come out here for trim pieces and stuff like that. It's always good for that. Where else are you going to find a Ram Charger nowadays if you need a door panel or something like that? Or a Jeep in a crate. Or a bunch of flywheels hanging out. It's not a everyday kind of occurrence. I'm kind of wondering if they set these vans on fire themselves or if they came in burned. The world may never know. What do we got here? Scouts. A whole section of Scouts. There's a Scout intake. Man, these are cool too. Too bad this hardtop got bonked. That's a shame. But what are you going to do? If you need a Scout headlight, look at that bumper. That bumper's almost perfect. This is a travel all. V8 Scout. This is a 4-barrel intake. I don't know if they're like that from the factory or not. I'm not familiar enough with internationals to say. You know, a whole section of bullnose Fords. Here's a bunch of bump sides stacked up. That's an interesting paint scheme. I don't think I've ever seen that. Club cab. I mean, unfortunately, everything out here that's of age is going to be pretty rough. You're not going to come out here and, you know, buy your next project if that's what you're thinking. But, you know, if you need a grill, they got a bunch of Chevy grills. I got one out of here for Daryl, my C10. There's a crew cab. Custom deluxe emblems. Sierra Grande 1500. Super custom 2500. Super custom emblem there. Cheyenne Super. Looks like somebody got the dash bezel off that. That's a bummer. This one's still full of firewood. Worked right up to the bitter end. Scottsdale. I think I took the grill off of this truck. I think that this was a 73, 74 grill. There's another one. Sierra Grande 3500. Those are somewhat rare. Got the dash emblem on it still. This is just a custom. That's a little different. This one's a 79, like Daryl. Daryl's headlight buckets are reproduction. One of them is. What is this? This must be a 292. It doesn't have the integrated exhaust on it. That's cool. And then this would be the seat brackets that I need for Daryl if I were motivated enough to come out here and pull them, which I don't think I am. Most of the doors are gone. I don't know what year this Blazer is. And we're getting into the older stuff. Those are always cool emblems. The round bodies. I'd like to... Man, that's whooped. I guess somebody wanted the emblem here. Oh. Yeah, that's not right. That's not the way the one on Daryl was. The way the one on Daryl was, I had a screw like that and then the whole thing came off. It wasn't exposed like that. Sport mirror. Maybe there's different kinds. Or maybe somebody butchered that one. Hard to say. Yeah, most of this stuff's pretty far gone. and you're likely to get tetanus. I really like this truck. It's really effed up, but yeah, a little step side here in the junkyard. It's always a little depressing. Got some Cadillacs stacked up there. A lot of Cadillacs. This truck's been here for years. It's a whole section of F-bodies. Firebirds. Camaros. I mean, there was a time, I remember well, that you can buy these things for $800. And this is what happened to them. Cam Dynamics. Wonder where they're at now. We got Nova. Oh, it's an Omega. This is a Corvair. It's actually looks like it's pretty complete. Olds Omega. There's another Corvair. More Corvairs, more Novas. What's this? Another Omega? I bet people forgot they even made that. My mom had one. I know when people see this, they're just gonna flip out, but you gotta understand, like, I'm 37. When I was a kid, these were like $500 cars. You know, like people would buy them, drive them to work for a while, and they're on the way. It's no big deal. There's Diablo the El Camino. Malibus. G-body style Malibus. I think they're still technically A-bodies, but it's weird they just stacked all the Malibus, new and old, together. Well, they got a ton of G-body Malibus. Look at that. There's something you don't see every day. The boss is back, baby. Wonder what this was. The world may never know. I'm sure somebody had a lot of fun. There's another one. These are stacked up too. This is a Mach 1. Somebody probably sold this thing for $150. It's a crying shame, ain't it? You can't even touch a trunk car nowadays. And these are the big. There's a Torino. Another Torino. This one might have been a Cyclone. Can't really tell. I'm not old enough to have remembered these. I wonder, this one may have been a, I don't know. I'm just going off the fancy stripes on the side. I think that this was a Cyclone though. Some big V-body Caprices and Impalas. There's a Bel Air, like a 60. There's a big LTD like Uncle Buck. These are the 90 V-bodies. All the Impala SS kind of. I've actually never been back this far because there was just no reason for me to do that. I mean, these are cool. Look at all these Thunderbirds. Lincolns. I feel like a mobster out here. These are sweet. They pulled every engine, so just get the dreams of having a 429 right out of your head, because they're long gone. I wonder how long they sat here before they pulled them, though. What's this, like a 50, I don't know, 50 something? Del Rey. I haven't heard of that in a while. A big Impala, but with a cool grill. That's like the Crusher Impala on Roadkill. It's just Mordor 307. I think that's a 70, that formal roof line. Yeah, there's definitely some history out here. It's a cool place. And if you get a chance to stop at one of these places, stop and take a look. It's always a good time. It doesn't look like I'm going to get a single thing. I just went all through that. All through the truck section and didn't see anything worth pulling or having, but kind of bummed out. I was hoping maybe I can get a fender out here, maybe some trim, but it's not gonna happen. There's a 70 Chevelle, crispy critter. There's a 68, 69 up there. Alright, so that's our field trip. I lost you guys partway through, but really it was just interesting. There was some stuff out there. I might grab some emblems and stuff like that. Part of this is how I make the money to offset the budget that I spend on all this. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you don't like it, share it with somebody you don't like. Until next time, this is JR, the driveway engineer, and we'll see you later.